Hey everyone, it's Jared from Drumeo, and today I'm going to go through the top gifts for drummers in 2022. Now we've grouped these into the least expensive to the most expensive, so you can just go ahead and scrub through the video and find the gift that matches your budget for that special drummer someone in your life. Now the first gift I want to talk about is called a kick block. I have this on my kit at home. It basically velcros to the carpet in front of your bass drum and prevents bass drum creep. Every drummer hates bass drum creep, and the drummer in your life, or maybe you, will love this gift. Next, we have bass drum beaters. This goes in your pedal and it's what smacks the bass drum head. You can't have too many of these as a drummer, and Lowboy makes some amazing custom bass drum beaters. You can also just get different types, like ones that are really poofy. You can get wooden ones and things that have different striking surfaces. Next up, we have tambourines. Now these tambourines can sit on top of the hi-hat. They can go on top of a ride cymbal. They can be used in many different ways, and there's many different types of tambourines or things that you can put on your drum set just to accessorize it more and give you more sound options. So this is a great gift for drummers because we can't have too much of this kind of stuff. We love it. Next up, drum keys. Okay, every drummer will tell you that they lose more drum keys than they've ever had in their life. And so there's different types like the Evans Torque key, or you can just get a more high-end key. This one's made by A&F, and many other companies make really awesome drum keys as well. Next, we have a drummer here at Drumeo's stick bag. Now you'll see it's loaded with tons of different types of sticks. There's mallets, there's brushes, there's wooden sticks. Basically, drummers love different sticks because it allows us to make different sounds on the drum set. So whether it's for yourself or that special drummer in your life, you could go find the stick bag, check out what they have. Do they have mallets? Do they have brushes? Do they have blast sticks? What other types of sticks do you see in the music store? Drummers love different types of sticks because it allows us to make really cool sounds on the kit. You can never go wrong getting a brick of sticks for yourself or a special drummer in your life. They generally come in packs of 6 or 12. And a brick of sticks, just means we can play more drums without having to worry about going and purchasing more. Drumeo has a great pair of drumsticks made by Vader. These are the most common size. They're a 5A drumstick, and they're available in the Drumeo drum shop, which you can find in the link below. And the last one in this category is Earasers. Now there's all different types of earplugs on the market. These ones are nice because they basically reduce the decibels without completely screwing up the sound. You know those foam earplugs? You put them in, they take out all the highs and you just hear this low drone in your head. These don't do that. They give you a nice pure sound just at a lower volume. All right, next up is our education and practice tools section. And the first thing I want to mention is our Drumeo membership. Now this is where you can get access to more than 4,000 note-for-note song transcriptions with an interactive sheet music player. You have our Drumeo coaches section, which are lessons from the best drummers in the world. And you have the Drumeo method, which is a step-by-step guide to learning the drums. All this can be accessed below. You can gift it using the link in the description. Okay, after that, let's talk about drum books, okay? Stick Control is basically one of the Bibles of drum books for drummers. We have Snare Drum Rudiments, Syncopation, again, another staple book. And then Drumeo has a few books, one called the Drummer's Toolbox, which is a complete guide to many, many styles on the drums. And we have the best beginner drum book. So if you're just starting out or you know someone who's just starting out, this book is a fantastic way to get started. Here we have the Drumeo Quietkick. Now you might think this just looks like a little piece of metal, like what is that, right? Well, what you do is you clamp your bass drum to it and you get a reverse beater included, and you're actually able to practice your bass drum technique. And the best thing is it's very quiet. Right? No one wants super loud noise all the time when their drummer friend or family member is practicing, and this makes it really easy to practice at a low volume. The next few gifts are related to music. Now, drummers love to listen to music, obviously, so if you could get something like concert tickets to their favorite band, or maybe your favorite band, or you can get an Apple Music or Spotify subscription, that's going to be much appreciated. Lastly, I'm going to recommend that you get private lessons. This is something you can find online through a service like Zoom or Google Hangouts, or you can find a great local teacher and book a one-to-one private lesson in person. So now we're going to talk about some more tech-based gifts. The first gift I want to recommend is a great pair of headphones. Now, you can get some more studio headphones, or you can get ones that are made specifically for drummers that offer more sound isolation from the noisy kit. Now, Drumeo also has our own set of in-ear monitors. These are called eardrums, and they basically kind of sit flush within your ear. They protect you from all the ambient sound, and they sound incredible as they have triple drivers. So check out Drumeo Eardrums. Also, drum mics. Now, we have a great relationship with Earthworks, but there's also many other mic providers on the market at all different price ranges. I love Earthworks because they make the drums sound most organic and natural, basically how it sounds when you're sitting here playing them, but there's other great mics as well. Now, if you want to record drums, you could consider getting a DAW, which is a digital audio workstation, or an interface. An interface essentially connects all these mics into the computer, and a DAW is something like Logic or Pro Tools, which is the software that allows you to record the drums. And if you really want to go further than that, we have beautiful lights here. If the drummer in your life or you want to record yourself, get some great lighting to make your kit look its best. And lastly, we're going to get into some of the big stuff and a little bit more pricey. We have drums, we have cymbals, and we have other accessories like this Roland SPD-SX. This is basically a multi-pad that can sit on the kit, beside the kit, and allows you to assign many different sounds and triggers to your drum set. And so a lot of drummers are using these today and doing more hybrid drumming, so mixing their acoustic with electronics. Also, snare drums. Drummers can't have enough snare drums. And so maybe there's a custom drum maker in your local area. Maybe there's a drum that you want or that special drummer wants in your life. You can figure that out and get them a snare drum. They would be so stoked. Also, drum heads. You'll see here I have all these different types of heads. There's clear, there's coated. Figure out what you like, figure out what your drummer in your life likes, and get some new drum heads because these things always need to be changed, and it's quite expensive to actually swap them out as much as it's needed. Then we have cymbals, okay? I have Paiste cymbals here, and there's many different great cymbal companies out there. You can get different types of crash cymbals, different sizes, different types of ride cymbals, and I love these little splash or effects cymbals. And the last thing I want to mention is a drum set. Every drummer would love to get a kit, whether that's an electronic kit or an acoustic kit. Now, this is definitely a more pricey one as it's a Yamaha 50th anniversary edition, but there's many other different kits ranging from $400 or $500 all the way up to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. So figure out what your budget is and get the kit that fits that. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Those are the top gifts for drummers in 2022. Now below this video, I've included a link where all of the gifts that I talked about are listed, as well as some other variations. So you can go ahead and explore that and figure out the perfect option for you. I've also included a link to a free 7-day Drumeo trial. So if you haven't checked out Drumeo, where you can get note-for-note song transcriptions, lessons from the best drummers in the world through our Drumeo Coaches program, and the full Drumeo method, I highly recommend you click that link below and give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.